Is my thing plugged in? I hope so. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to America with their song Ventura Highway. This is off of their album, Homecoming, which was released in 1972. The only reason I'm doing this song is because this song has consistently popped up on my YouTube recommended, and I don't think I've ever heard of the song. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, but I figured, you know what? I was gonna check it out on my own just because it was sitting there and it's been sitting there, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just do it in front of the camera for you guys. The only song that I'm vaguely familiar with from America is A Horse with No Name. You can join me on Twitter, you can join me in the comments down below. I hope you're having an amazing day. And let's jump into it. Let's ride the highway. This is Ventura Highway by America.
Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me, how long you gonna stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know. Cause the free wind is blowing through your hair, and the days surround your daylight there. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air, in the air. Wishing on a falling star, waiting for the early train. Sorry boy, but I've been hit by purple rain. Aw, come on Joe, you can always change your name. Thanks a lot son, just the same. Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know. Cause the free wind is blowing through your hair, and the days surround your daylight there. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air, in the
That was super, like, breezy, right? Like, do you guys get that feeling? Like, I know I say this a lot, but I guess it's named after what I feel, because I feel like I'm just driving down a long stretch of highway. Of course, the top or the windows are down, and whatever hair that you have or I have is just blowing in the wind. It's just that very easy breezy, easy rider kind of sound. I really like the singing, but I was especially impressed by the drumming in the song. I mean, Not every single drummer has this, but the drummer had chops. This was Hal Blaine who was playing here, and he's played with the Wrecking Crew, so in lieu of that, the Beach Boys, the Byrds, Frank Sinatra, Simon Garfunkel, the Carpenters, John Denver, Barbra Streisand. I really enjoyed his drumming, though. It added a really nice cadence of a groove to the song. A song that otherwise could have just been folky acoustic guitars, and hey, as nice as those are, the drums weren't needed. But when the drums were added in, it really added a lot of character to the song. Let me pull this down, by the way. Really like this guitar riff, also that it keeps coming back to. Throughout the verses, that's really nice. The chorus is especially uplifting and very cruisy, if that's a word. I don't know if that's a word. Let me pull it back up here. In the beginning, you really have Hal just working the hi-hats. That's kind of all he's doing right there. And then very slowly he adds in like the side stick. Then after that, of course, he builds the beats from there. And it just feels really good. Singing also is just really easygoing and very carefree. It feels nice. And that's kind of the whole mood I get from this song. I was trying to pull up who exactly is singing since I am not familiar with the band as a whole. Looks like the singing here is perhaps done by either Dan Peake or Jerry Beckley. They both take care of vocals on here, so I'm not sure exactly who's singing on this particular song. Like, even as he's talking about the wind blowing through your hair, it just gives you that feel. I really like how that riff there accents the ending of certain lines in here. It's one of those riffs that I would imagine upon further listens, you could hear that anywhere else, and you would exactly know what song that guitar line belongs to. You'd be like, whoa, that's Ventura Highway by America. The whole song has a very memorable feel for as relaxed as it is. Now, as I was following along with the lyrics, I think I can kind of follow most of the lyrics, but one thing that confused me here is in the ending of the chorus, alligator lizards in the air. What is an alligator lizard in the air? That was the part that confused me. I know what an alligator is. Lizards. They're all over here. I live in Florida. But in the air, in the air. Dewey Bunnell, the song's vocalist and writer, has said that the lyric, alligator lizards in the air, in the song is a reference to the shapes of clouds in the sky he saw while his family was driving down the coast of Lompoc, California. Okay, so that actually makes sense. And that, I guess, if that's where he got the idea to write this song, Ventura Highway, which I haven't read enough, so I'm not sure. But just by reading that, you immediately get the idea of riding in your parents' car. Perhaps you guys were going on a trip and, you know, you're bored in the back seat and you're just looking out the window, making shapes out of clouds. You know, perhaps you do that game where like you pretend there's a man running and you like follow him with your car as you're going by and you're making him jump through the trees and jump over things. Perhaps you're playing with the raindrops on the windows, watching them merge into each other. Succinctly put, that's exactly the feeling that I get with this song, nostalgia and the things that you yearn for in the past, perhaps your childhood. So let's get back into the lyrics now with that in mind. Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me, how long are you going to stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Okay, so Joe, this person wants Joe to stay even if it's through the winter, you know, to stay for a long time. Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer. The nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know, oh, 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 'cause the free wind is blowing through your hair, and the days surround your daylight there. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air, in the air. So perhaps this person wants Joe to stay, whoever Joe may represent, but that person already knows the nature of Joe. Joe is a mover, Joe's a traveler, and he's not one to stay in one place for too long. Wishing on a falling star, waiting for the early train. Sorry boy, but I've been hit by purple rain. Oh, come on, Joe, you can always change your name. Thanks a lot, son, just the same. So perhaps being hit by purple rain, like Purple Rain the song, perhaps he's been hit by fame, so like it's time for him to move on, he can't stay, and he maybe has to change his name since he's going to be perhaps like a music star of some sort, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe let me know what you guys think of the song and of the lyrics specifically. As always, you can join me on Twitter. You definitely join me in the comments down below. You can support the channel on Patreon, but you don't have to. Just press the like button before you leave. It definitely helps a lot. And otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.